Okay, my Mr. Heat Contractor Series 75,000 BTU heater. Trying to start it for the first time this year. It's giving me a buzzing sound. I don't leave it on too long. I'll show you what it sounds like. Okay, it's just buzzing. It's not turning. Let's get into it and see what's wrong. Take off the 4 screws. One here, another one here. There's 2 more on this side, and we're going to unplug it. That comes off. Okay, so I'm having trouble turning the fan. So what I'm going to do is take the back plate off and check the air pump. And I may just lube everything up and it'll be good for another season. I'm going to grab a dish to put all the screws in so I don't lose any. There's also 2 filters in this. There's one here plus there's one inside. Filter. Let's take this filter out. I'm surprised that didn't come out. Oh, there we go. There we go. The other filter is here. It's the rubber gasket. I'm guessing you're not supposed to clean this, but I'm going to anyway. So we'll set that aside for now. Okay, while we're doing that, I'm going to get a pair of gloves, but I'm going to take this inside, this air filter, and clean it up. And I'm going to clean the other one up. So we'll be back. Okay, so we got the filters cleaned. On this one here, the inner one, I put a bit of brake clean on it. Then I use hot soapy water, Dawn dish detergent. And there was a lot of black stuff that came out of it. So I'm just going to try to squeeze it out a bit and dry it out. May have to leave it sit overnight to dry out completely. But it's much cleaner what it was. And you get a little filter on this one here. I'm just going to dry that out a bit. Again, hot soapy water. And this one here was just hot soapy water. It was on the foam. I didn't use brake clean. Okay, so we're going to put these aside. May let them dry out for a day, overnight, and put them on in the morning. Okay, now we've got to take these off, and the air pump's on the inside of this. And the air pump, I think, is what is sticking just a little bit, so we're going to get some lube in it. I don't want to take them all out because I'm not sure if they're all different lengths or all the same length. Taking something apart for the first time. I'm just making sure that every screw that was in here is all the same length. That's why I didn't just throw them out. Anyway, these are all the same length. And you can see where the air pump rides. It's a little gummed up, a little sticky, so it has to be cleaned. We let this sit overnight to let the filters dry. I'll show you, they're over here. So filters are here, they're all dry. Like I say, I did wash them. So I'm just gonna clean that up. The inside with just some alcohol. What I've got here is isopropanol, 99.9%, no water. But if you can see, the fan turns real easy. It wasn't the issue. The issue was the air pump. You can see the black coming out of it. I'm going to clean all the parts up. Also, this plate. I'm just going to get a fresh rag and clean those. And in between here, I'm going to probably give it a spray with some brake clean. I can't get in there with the alcohol. I'll spray it outside. I've got a container outside. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm just going to blow it off with the air. Okay, that's cleaned off. I'll set that down here, and I'm just going to clean these up. So anything that was sticky on them should be gone. Let all the alcohol evaporate from that. And then I'm going to spray it with graphite. Okay, so we're going to spray everything down with graphite. Graphite's a dry grease, and this is basically made from graphite. So that would give me some lubrication. So I'm going to have to spray it on and let it dry a bit.
They're black.
Graphite, yes. Okay, let that dry. You see as it's drying, it's just...
Dry.
Yeah, it's just...
Is that oil?
It's graphite. Jigaloo graphite. It is a lubricant, but it's a dry lubricant. Okay, so we let that dry, and we'll also spray these. These only go in one way. Let's spray them all one way. Oop. We're doing that. Let's spray this. Okay, we'll let that dry and then I'll put it back together. Okay, so this only goes on one way. You can see there's a pin that goes sideways and it fits in here. And this side's flat, so the flat side goes out. And you spin it, make sure it's not hitting. You got the clearance between there, which I do. You can set it, but by adjusting this, make sure the outer side is tight. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. It is adjustable, but the clearance is good.
The magnet.
No, it's what makes the air. It's what compresses the air. It brings air in, and then as it turns, it gets smaller, and then shoots it out into this hose, goes the machine, and pumps up, sucks the diesel through, plus air to go through for the burning. This fan does for burning, and also this pump has a Venturi effect to suck the fuel up this hose in through the nozzle. Okay, so let's get these on the proper way. Okay, so the proper way would be this way. I'm just going for, because the old one where the wear mark is, and these are at a slight angle, and the angle goes towards a direction. And this goes this way, so the tip would be down here. I'll draw it on a piece of paper. And it's supposed to fall down, which is good. Okay, so they're all falling like they're supposed to. Let me grab a piece of paper. I'll over-exaggerate it. They're kind of made at a tapered angle, and that's the tip down here is what goes in a direction of travel. That goes to the leading edge. It travels this way. So the sharp edge would be down here. And they only go one way. One way they'll be loose. The other way they're tight. So you can feel them. If you got play, if you try to put them this way, they won't be flush. Right here, they're kind of flush to the plate, but the other way they'd be in there sloppy and loose, so you just take a look. Okay, hopefully that explains it. And we'll put this back in. Put your hose on. I'm gonna have to swing this way to get this. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll get all the screws in. Just tighten this down. Don't over tighten this. Imagine there's a torque spec, I just don't know what it is. I know you're not supposed to put graphite on it, it's supposed to be just going in bare. It's tight now, it's turning, and we'll get the filters in. Okay, so you take this filter, this way, it shows, this piece shoves in here with the kind of mat to the back. Gasket goes on with the holes. Get these in place to line them up. And this filter goes in there. Actually goes this way. Let's get that turned up and graphite worked in. Okay, I'm gonna have to open the door for this. No, I'm gonna do it without the cover. Just to check.
Does it
just to check it. Fire extinguisher's there. If it doesn't work, I gotta adjust the this. I have no idea how close I am. What I'm doing when I'm trying to adjust it, I do have a gauge on another one over here. But instead of going with the gauge, I'm looking at the front. If I start seeing flames coming out, I have too much air pressure going in, so I'll back it off some. So I'm going to put the cover on and readjust it. We'll try it again and check my adjustment. Oh, right here. Okay, when it's cold, I'm going to run it a bit more. Right now, it's actually quite warm. I'll take it in, I'll readjust the air. So what I'm looking for is if I start seeing flames coming out of here, that means I got too much pressure and it's not a good burn. And if it's not getting ready enough, it's going to be hard to see because the sun's out facing right on it. If it's not getting ready enough, it's not burning enough. So there's a fine line of the adjustment. Anyway, maybe I'll take a video later on of my final adjustment once the door is closed and everything else. Anyway, if you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks for watching my video. Bye for now.